Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Old Coins Worth, where ordinary coins turn into extraordinary treasures. Today you are going to discover 50 pence 1997. That could shock you right out of our seat. Some of these coins unnoticed in your collection or pocket change could be worth over $9,870,000. You don't need to be a millionaire to own one. You might already have it and not even known. We are about uncover rare designs, mysterious mint error stories that tie history of UK right into palm of your hand, and trust me, every single coin we are about to explain hides a surprise that could leave you speechless. Therefore stay connected with us for more future video. Let's.
The 50 pence coin issued in 1997 by the United Kingdom holds a special place in British numismatics because it marks the final year of the original large-sized heptagonal 50 pence before the denomination was reduced in diameter in 1998, and collectors often value 1997 pieces as the last of the old size. Struck in a distinctive equilateral curved heptagon with 7 equal sides and rounded corners, the coin measures approximately 30 mm across and weighs around 13.5 grams, composed of cupro-nickel alloy containing 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it a silver-gray metallic tone and strong resistance to tarnish. The obverse side features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, specifically the third definitive effigy sculpted by Raphael Makhlouf and introduced in 1985, which continued through 1997 before being replaced by the Ian Rank Broadley portrait in 1998. This design shows the Queen wearing the George IV state diadem, facing right, with the surrounding legend typically reading, Elizabeth II DG. Reg. FD, followed by the date, 1997, with the Latin abbreviations meaning, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. The reverse design used in 1997 as the standard Britannia motif by Christopher Ironside, originally created for the coin's introduction in 1969, depicting the seated figure of Britannia wearing a Corinthian helmet and holding a trident in her right hand while her left arm rests on a shield bearing the Union Jack. A lion sits beside her, and the numeral 50 appears below to denote the denomination, symbolizing British strength, maritime history, and national identity. Millions of 1997 50 pence coins were minted for circulation, but because 1997 was the swan song year of the large format, collectors often seek well-preserved or uncirculated examples, especially brilliant uncirculated and proof strikes from mint sets, which may have sharper details and smoother fields. Circulated coins frequently show surface wear on Britannia's helmet, trident, and the Queen's diadem due to the coin's larger metal surface making contact in pockets or tills for decades. The edges of the coin are plain with no milling or lettering, relying solely on its iconic shape to prevent counterfeiting and aid in identification by touch. Historically, the 50 pence denomination replaced the 10-shilling note during the decimalization process, and the pre-1998 large version was sometimes criticized for being bulky and heavy in pockets or purses, which ultimately led to its reduction in size. A 1997 50 pence in typical circulated condition has face value and modest collector value, generally small unless the coin is in extremely high grade or part of a complete mint set. However, sentimental and historic interest arises because it was among the last times Britannia appeared on a standard circulating 50 pence coin before designs began rotating for commemorative events in later years. Some people keep the 1997 large version as a memento of the older UK coinage style, especially those who remember the pre-decimal era or the introduction of decimal coins in the 1970s. The coin's metal composition means it does not rust, though it can tone slightly with age, showing light gray or dull patches, and cleaning it is not recommended as it can reduce numismatic value. collectors prefer original patina and sharp detail on the trident, shield lines, and queen's hair curls. While there are no widely recognized mint errors specific to the 1997 50 pence that command high premiums, small striking flaws, off-center images, or die cracks can occasionally appear and attract niche interest. Overall, the 1997 50 pence coin represents the end of an almost three-decade era for the large format 50 pence, combining the classic symbolism of
Britannia with the long-serving portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, and it remains a cherished transitional piece that reflects both cultural heritage and the evolution of British coinage design leading up to the smaller, more modern coins that entered circulation the following year.